In studio with us today is Jack Wires. He is an attorney and the owner of Family and Elder Law of Mid-Michigan here in Lansing. Jack, since the pandemic started, what's the biggest change that you've seen happen in your business?
Well, I think the biggest thing is that people have been very reluctant to leave their homes and go to facilities when they need care. So it's been a real challenge in trying to help them arrange plans so that they can stay at home and be cared for.
So how do you help people deal with that?
Well, it takes a team to do it, really. You need to have a financial person, sometimes a tax person, somebody who's in the senior living community or provides home care, and then your estate planning attorney, which is what we do, to try to help put together kind of a holistic plan that would allow people to choose where they're going to be cared for, who's going to care for them, how they're going to be cared for, and how they're going to pay for it.
What's that process for finding the person who's going to help these issues get addressed?
Well, what we do is we sit down with folks and we really have kind of a neat tool now that we can use that will ask family members if they're willing to be caregivers, if they're willing to walk away from their jobs, so that we can start building the team of who might be potential caregivers.
Before the need's there.
Right, before the need's there. Have folks go visit facilities in case they do want to go to a facility, or if they just are forced to go to a facility, so they have that kind of as their contingency plan. We work with a financial advisor because staying at home is often more costly. We try to look and see if they're eligible for any governmental benefits for care in the community as opposed to care in a facility. And then really bring the some caregivers into the room so that they can interview them. And then we just develop this kind of very holistic plan about this is what happens in these situations.
Yeah.
So one of the things that you've done in the past is you have educational seminars, and I know some of them are online. Are you still doing that?
So we're very hopeful that we're going to be able to do them again in person fairly soon. So we're looking at maybe September to get back live. But yes, we're still doing our nuts and bolts of Medicaid once a month live, and then we have it available virtually, and then we do the 7 threats to your family security. We do that a couple times a month, but we also have it available on demand. So folks can come to those and learn about all these topics and more by coming to the workshop.
I think a lot of us like to pretend we're not going to get old, we're not going to get sick, we're never going to die, nor will any of our other family members, but probably it's going to happen. And let's plan for it so it's an easier transition.
Yeah, it's as we always say, when you're alive and well, what we call vertical planning, while you're on your feet, you have a lot more options, yes. and you can start to develop plans as opposed to when you're on your back doing horizontal planning.
Family and Elder Law of Mid-Michigan PC. The information's on the screen. Jack, thanks so much.